Georgia is among a handful of states that allows corporal punishment in public schools. There's an effort in Congress to ban it. Meanwhile, our Y Guy explored the reasons why paddling is legal in our public schools.
Parents have put away the belts and switches. Spankings are not as common as they once were. In fact, a survey published last year in the Journal of the American Medical Association found only about a third of all parents in the United States use corporal punishment to discipline their children, a sharp drop from the years before.
There's an abundance of evidence that shows that practice is ineffective.
19 U.S. states, including Georgia, allow corporal punishment in schools. Let's look at why. In 1977, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that corporal punishment in schools does not violate the Constitution.
And that it didn't violate a student's Eighth Amendment right to prevent cruel and unusual punishment.
Mike Tefelsky of the Southern Poverty Law Center is an expert in education law. He says states that allow it do restrict it.
They need to have a written policy and that they should not be engaging in excessive use of corporal punishment.
Georgia's law states that corporal punishment should never be the first choice and allows a parent to forbid it. According to the Georgia Department of Education, there were 4,755 spankings in Georgia schools in 2019, almost exclusively in rural areas. It happened 60 times in Heard County, west of Atlanta. Superintendent Rodney Kay tells us sometimes parents request corporal punishment in lieu of a suspension that would keep their child out of class. Those parents must sign a consent form. Congress is considering a bill to ban the practice nationwide.
I think the issue we see a lot is that districts don't know about alternative practices.
There's been no action on the legislation since January of 2019.